Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3574 as a special dedication to I'm Dad 80s Baby, which is a great name, so here I am to help out the youngin', because I'm a 60s baby. And we've got a hard level here with a skull and purple. 33 moves to completely remove 2 cake bombs and collect 50 waffles and collect 35 of the licorice swirls. And that's going to be tough because we've got a very limited field to work in. But our advantage is we've only got 4 colors on the board, and we do have some stripes that can try to help us out a bit, and we've got a conveyor belt that may or may not help. Let's see, oh, and some striped candy dispensers if we can get these open, but let's see what the problems are. Well, first of all, these licorice locks, and this is a licorice locked licorice swirl, so I can match this and open this up, but I have to hit this with a special because there's no matching it. I've got some waffles on the board, more set to come down here, licorice set to come down here. It's tough when we have to collect these things because they are in and of themselves blockers. And then of course a chocolate dispenser, which is not a happy thing for me. And very little opportunity. This is the move I can make, so that's what I will make. We don't have a lot of strategy opportunities when things like that happen. There's no strategy, there's just let's take this move because it's the only one available. That will happen sometimes on this board. The more space we clear out, usually the better off we'll be. I'd love to be able to use this to open this up, but I'm just not there yet. So I'm going to clear things out. And then let's see about getting some specials down here. Yikes. Let's go for cascading. Oh, well, the cascading kind of worked. Now, if I don't use this right away, like I could try to set up a stripe to go with it, it doesn't matter because if I don't use it right away, I'm going to lose it to this chocolate. The chocolate has no other place to dispense. And even though it takes a break when I take one out, that break is short-lived. So I took out a color, and that means it has concentrated things down for me. In that concentration, is there anything wonderful I can do? Is there any combo I can make because I don't have a lot of orange on the board? Well, I think I can get a striped wrapped combo here, and it's going to take out these licorice locks, which is beautiful because then I can just make matches next to the licorice, right? I'm going to do it with a wrapped, and that should give me a stripe. Unfortunately, I've got this licorice here, so it's not going to allow me to get through to here completely. So I'm going to do this and take out the orange. And again, this is blocking this side, but I can't easily take this out, and I don't want to lose this opportunity. So let's do that. That'll take out a layer of everything. So at least now we've got more space to kind of work on this. I can try to bring in some stripes. Oh, I'm not getting many. Can I get a blue here? I don't see one in the offing, but I'm going to keep trying here. Oops. Now this chocolate could grow and consume this. Or it could grow here, or it could grow here. I'm going to risk it because I don't really have much else I can do. And then let's do this and keep trying to get this cleared, I think. I don't know. I do have a lot of waffles to take out, and I can make a special along there. But now what do I do? There we go. There's a stripe for me. Taking out the cake bomb will allow more of those licorice twirls to show up on the board, and I really need those. I don't have a great move, but I'm going to do this just to take out the chocolate and make some change there. Alright, so now I've got this, but I have to drop it down one in order for it to work properly. And I just don't have much taken out over here. I can't get there from here, so I'm going to do this and keep trying to make some specials that can clear out other parts of the board. And hope that a stripe drops into the right spot at the right time. No. Didn't quite work, but now I understand better what I'm dealing with on this board. I have to get these taken out more quickly because I still have so many of these to collect, and I wasn't able to do it efficiently, so I'm going to focus more on taking out those cake bombs for my second try. I don't expect to get these hard levels done right away, but I'm persistent, and that really helps. Be right back. Okay, so right away I have an opportunity to make a stripe and a possibility to make a color bomb, but this is a sure thing. And the color bomb, ooh, is only a possibility, which came to fruition. Let's go ahead and do this. Now this is getting dangerously close to the chocolate. It could, if I can't take out the chocolate, which I can't, it could be consumed. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. Do I want to take out orange or blue? I've got more blue on the board, but I've got more orange tied up. So I'm going to take out the orange and try to let the blue come together in some creative special here. So I took out, ooh, nice. I took out a chocolate so I didn't have to worry about this growing. I don't know how to put this together with a special unless I risk it and go like this and a stripe drops in. But we've seen that the stripes have been somewhat stingy. And I do like this move. I like being able to take out those licorice twirls and part of the cake bomb. So I'm going to do this even though it hits this because again, we take out a color which concentrates things down. How do I get these guys together? I don't know how. Oh, I can get these guys together. It's only going to work partially here, but it should work all the way over here, and I'm setting off a lot of other stripes. I'm looking at all of my opportunities. I do have quite a few opportunities on the board, but I like this one best, even though that licorice got in the way. All right, now what? I can do a stripe here, I can do a stripe here, I can do a stripe here. If I do a stripe here, this green stripe drops down to here. Unfortunately, I've got another green over on this side, and that doesn't work out so well for me. Oh, I don't have any moves that I really like here. I am going to go like this and allow things to drop in to see what happens. Well, now I can do this, and I removed that green from that area. So that works well, and I'm hitting more licorice locks, and more cake bomb this way. Unfortunately, these stripes can go vertically or horizontally, but here we go. Instead of getting a horizontal that takes them both out, I'll start there. If I make this move, which looks like a good move, it's a wrapped candy, it's not going to work because the chocolate is going to come consume it. If I make a stripe, it's not going to work. The chocolate is going to come consume it. The only advantage would be I might be able to get a stripe here, but I think it would be better off than trying to match this up. Oh gosh, those stripes are just in the wrong spot. That stripe might help in other ways. Oh, hi kitten, stretching under me, tickling me like crazy. Alright, let's see. It's early in the morning, and so it's still chilly in the house, and so the cat likes to lie next to my feet, but when he gets up, he tickles me. Alright, not good. I need a stripe that goes along this way, but I don't want to be so myopically focused on this that I miss other good opportunities. That tends to happen to me way too often. I want to bring this down. I don't have a clear path to it, but if I take out all orange, then it does drop this down, and I like taking out a color and concentrating things down. Is it my favorite move? No, because my favorite move would, take this out. I would rather have some combo, but it's not a bad move. I think I'm going to let this go for a bit and try to take out a few things here. I could make this wrapped candy. I could make a stripe. I'm going to go ahead and go for the wrapped. And then blow things up, and eventually I need to get this going, right? See what I'm trying to do, there we go, is take out this and then also take out some of the other things that come with it, but I don't know that I did that effectively. So now I can take this out, but I think I'm going to move down here where I can take out both licorice and waffles and have a better shot at making some cascading. Take out waffles and licorice and go for cascading. Take out licorice and make a stripe, and then as soon as I don't have a good move, that's when I'm going to use this. I like this because it takes out the chocolate and makes some cascading there. Alright, I think it's time to go ahead and remove all blue from the board, concentrate these colors down, and see if that gives me an advantage here. Well, we're getting closer on the second try. Not magical yet, but I do have to confess, I didn't pay attention to each and every move. I let the board kind of take me away, and I was like rabbited into playing certain moves that maybe I should have contemplated more first. So I think I've got a fairly decent beginning strategy of taking out those cake bombs, and I think I just have to follow through with better plays each and every turn. So I'm going to pause recording, and I'm just going to keep coming back until I get this one done. Okay, I think I can get a color bomb with this green right away. So let's go with that. I could also do a stripe here. I'm going to. Do you know what? That would be hugely beneficial. And then this still takes out something. Oh my goodness. So this is one of those that you just hope and pray for, and it happened for me. I'm going to take a color bomb combo. It's going to remove a layer of everything. So all of this waffle stuff, all of this licorice swirl stuff, that's going to be removed. All of these licorice locks, those are going to be gone, but it's still going to leave the stripes around. Plus it's going to take out a total half of each of these cake bombs. So you have to look for those opportunities to make those color bombs. They do sometimes exist, although, sometimes they're hidden. So now I've got this fairly decent situation. Things are going well. I'm going to try to prolong that by making the very best choices possible, and taking out licorice and waffles is a good idea, but now I've got the opportunity to run that stripe along this way. Sometimes it's hard to get a stripe there. I can't use this yet, but I'm hoping. Oh, actually I might just forego it by blowing this up, but it would be so much better for me if instead I could get a stripe along here. Oh, that's the wrong stripe, and the wrapped. Not great. Not great. I'm going to take it out, which is going to have a big effect on the board. I got that. I'm trying to get this at the same time. Didn't work, and now that stripe is gone that could hit it. Now I've got a color bomb on the board, but I need a stripe going this way. There we go. So now if I take out all orange from the board, I've concentrated the colors, I've removed this, I've taken out a layer of everything, and I've got everything working here. Remember that if I take out licorice, no new licorice can form, so I want to try to drop things down without taking out licorice for a while. I'm going to concentrate more on the waffles. I'm stuck now. I don't have any good moves. That's an okay move. That's a slightly good move. But things will come together if I just leave them on the rails. I'm going to do this and try to make more. See how that cleared out? Make more stuff happen over here. Okay, I know I could do this, and that's not a bad move, but I'm going to set everything off. While I've got these stripes just kind of coming out on their own, I think that's a good choice. Now oops, not quite. All waffles are collected if I do that. Do I do this move first? I think what I do is this move to try to get more of the licorice going. Now I'll take this because now I need to somehow figure out how to set off that licorice, right? I'm going to bring this wrapped candy down low so I can do maybe a striped wrapped combo. No, not quite. So I need more licorice to show up. That means I need to kind of leave the licorice alone so it can pour down, but I still have to take it out. Here, let's take it out and move everything lower. If I've got a whole bunch of these specials on the board to kind of blow up when I need them, and I just keep creating them, then I think that'll be a better opportunity than using them all up right away. I want to use them kind of when it makes sense. So here we go. I'm going to do this and bring more licorice down. Got to keep bringing that licorice down, and then I'll use these up. But how do we get more licorice down? I don't, because everything's blocked. So I'm going to blow this up and try to take out as much licorice as possible in one shot. And now I leave it alone for a bit, and while I'm leaving it alone, I try to make some specials here. Now I try to draw the licorice down because I haven't taken any out, so it gives me an opportunity to draw more through. Here we go. I haven't taken this out, so I'm going to draw more through. Now I've got some on the board, so I can try to clear this out. And then I've got these specials, but I didn't line them up well. Okay, hold on. What if I do this and create cascading? Does that help? Yes, just in time. I was able to get that done. This is a tricky one. It's tough. That was my 5th playthrough for recording purposes, and I was tense the entire way through. But it is possible, especially if you can get these cake bombs gone right away. And if you get the opportunity to do something crazy like a color bomb combo, your chances are going to be much higher than if not. But it's not required. I was getting close even without, huge dynamic moves and combos. If this was helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.